Hey everyone, welcome back into the Long Dark. I appreciate y'all being here as always. I hope everyone's doing well. We are jumping into yet another new day here. We're still in Ash Canyon, as you see, and we're basically going to try and make a better go of things than we had in the last episode. So if you didn't catch that episode, I strongly recommend you go back and check it out. It was quite the struggle. We had a lot of wolf action. Things didn't quite go our way. But that's okay. We've come back here. We basically retreated for a day and are just kind of trying to recover. And I think we're going to go ahead and roll out. So let's get on the road, and I'll kind of try to explain things as they happened in the last one. So let me see here. I'd like to eat a little bit more, but I want to leave that one piece of meat behind, and I want to just have, a cooked meal basically ready to go back here in case we need it. So last episode we tried to make progress towards getting up to the cave that holds the technical backpack and the crampons. We tried to basically go that direction. So basically through there into that kind of valley with the stream and the waterfall up behind the waterfall, and that's really about as far as we made it before we started having a lot of issues with wolves. And we basically just kind of had to tuck tail and come home for the night. So we're gonna make a go at the ropes again. Didn't really this isn't really the way I want to go, because I think this is going to be probably just as challenging, if not more challenging, just because there's a lot that we have to kind of contend with to get up all three ropes that are over here. So we'll see how things go. We need to just kind of judge things carefully. So I need to not run. I need to keep as much stamina as I possibly can. We're plenty underweight.
Cold.
So let's get to the first rope and make a go of it. I'm kind of thinking if I can get up the first two and maybe hit a stem on the third. I don't know. The problem with that obviously is that after the stem you're pretty much shot. So we'd have to like be in a spot where we could sleep, and I don't think you get that right away at the top of the rope. So all right, here goes rope number one. This one shouldn't really be a challenge at all. It's going to be the next one. That's kind of tells us how we're going to do. And I should have taken note of this earlier, but the weather is not great. As long as it doesn't get worse than this, we'll be okay. But I will say I don't believe there's a blizzard last night, so this isn't the tail end of anything. This would be the beginning of a storm, so we need to be pretty cautious. Okay, so this one is definitely longer, without question. What's this over here? Looks like some spray paint, and obviously just a fire ring. Alright, so, okay, there's a ledge on this one, so we can stop and snooze if we need to. Do we drink some coffee? Let's try a cup of coffee here and see what it does for us. I don't know that it's really going to be effective. I think time to use the coffee is probably going to be after this one, or after the stem, I mean, rather. Let's get to the ledge and we'll take a break. Can I get off? Yep. Okay. Take that, and yeah, we've got plenty of room for that, so we'll take it. I want to take the wood because if I need to stop and sleep, I'm going to need a fire. So that's why I'm going to take it. Let's finish resting here, and we'll get back on the move. So far, I'm liking the way this is going. Right, we should be able to get up this, no problem. Okay, so just about half of our fatigue is gone, or our... what do you guys call the gauge with the, like, how tired you are? It's not a fatigue gauge because it empties. You're more tired when it's empty. So it's like your stamina, not really, because the one when you're sprinting, that's more like your stamina gauge. So I don't know, what do you call that one? You've got your temperature, your thirst, your hunger, and what? What do you call that one? I have trouble every time I refer to it on what to call it. My tiredness gauge. Alright, so this is the mother of all ropes. This is the one that worries me. So, do we use the stem here, guys? I hate to do it. I feel like it's such a waste of a stem, but we do have two. And I don't know if we'll be able to do this without it. So, let's do it. And let's... Problem is, like, we still might not make it, right? Like, we have 60 seconds. Oh, our on the right, our stamina's not going down at all. We're good. We're good. We'll make this no problem. I just, I feel sick about doing that. I don't like that. But I don't know what else we would have done. I don't know how else we would have gotten up this rope, honest to God. Because we would have had to stop and sleep, which means we would have needed a fire. We only have so much firewood. Okay. Now we can pretty much... we might as well run, right, while we can, and try and get to shelter to throw our bedroll down, because we're going to have to sleep after this, I imagine. I'm trying to think if there's any wolves up here. I don't think so. I think over this hill we should be able to see the kind of the valley that the... Yeah. How am I doing on that?
I'm
okay.
so tired.
Yeah, that completely wiped us out. So now we need to hit the coffee. It didn't do a ton for us, but we're not completely... I could keep chugging it, I guess. So yeah, we're here for better or worse. I need to get down there. I know that I've done this route plenty of times before. That's probably what we're gonna do. Let's take that. I'm overweight. Yeah, let's hit another coffee. See how that does us. Not great. We're still pretty tired. I don't think there's any other way to go up here, is there? I don't know where that goes. It's not the direction I need to go regardless, so let's just keep on track. For better or worse, we're about to climb down this wall. Obviously there's a rope point right there. I don't have a rope. You're probably supposed to go find the rope and then come back. Is this the way I want to go? I've done this before. So like, I know it can be done. I'm just not super confident, honestly. We have a lot at stake here. Yes, see, that's like a sheer drop right there. Let's go a little bit farther over. Just trying to find the best spot. You know what I think? When we first got up here, back towards like the opening to this open area, there was maybe a little bit more of a tumbling fall and not like a sheer drop, if that makes sense. So let's go over here and check it out. I know I've done it before, and I think I've like been hurt when I get to the bottom, but like comparatively, like I've been fine. All things considered, I mean, I've been fine. Yeah, so this is where we were at. It's my footprints. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. So let's see what we can do. Pray for me, guys. Definitely helps when you crouch. You guys tell me, is this cheating? Does this qualify as cheating? I don't think it does. I guess first and foremost, like I'm taking a risk to do it, so it's not like it's just a free pass. You know, I could fall and hurt myself, or I could fall and die. Like if I had tried to go down the cliff face, I easily could have fallen and died. There's a ton of birch down here. So let's go for the cave though, because we really need to warm up. But we made it. If nothing else, we're here. We've got a unobstructed path now to the crampons in the backpack. So we'll come out and we'll get the birch and stuff. Once we get warmed up, and probably get the backpack and things. So I'm happy. Yeah, like I said, I hate to waste that resource of the stem just to get up that run rope, but like if you think about it, really we used that resource to convert into the backpack and the crampons. So it was the expenditure of a rare resource to get you know, even more rare resources, and 2 of them at that. So what's this? Is this openable? Yeah, it is. It was. It's really weird. The point for it is like over here, and then you can't get it open, like actually on top of the door. Alright, anyway, we need to go inside, warm up. So let's do that. And the backpack and stuff is all in this cave. And we didn't run into a single wolf. Okay. Now, how far is it in this cave? I don't really remember. Oh, you know what? This cave, you can get your feet wet in, so we might take off our shoes here.
I'll be hungry
I think
later.
you can get your feet wet in here. There is a book for carcass harvesting. We're already level 5, so I'm going to ignore it. And let's quickly take off our shoes. And socks. We're still warming up, so. I think we got everything. Yep, other than the book, but we're leaving it. Yeah, so we're probably... Will we get frostbite risk in here? We might. Nope. All good. Yeah. So if you don't know, if you need to walk across water, take off your shoes. They'll stay dry. And clearly there wasn't a penalty for me doing that, so. Fatigue reduced. Expired, so that's our coffee. Did we use all of our coffee too? I think we did. We got 1 cup left. Plus we have a couple canisters back at the cave, so it's okay. Ton of coal in here. We'll go ahead and just gather everything, and I may not be able to bring it all back with me, but we'll take it. Yeah, we're already over encumbered, but we're also fatigued from our climb. Let me know in the comments what you think about the stem situation. Is that what you guys would have done? Would you tried something different? Would you have tried to climb it first before going for the stem? I don't think we would have made it, but you know, we could have. It's possible. Alright, so
Something's making me feel tired.
there it is. There she be, folks. Okay. Crampons, we'll take them. Ton of coal over here, guys. Look at that. Ooh, cloth. That's huge.
Too heavy.
Accelerants. Let me take the coal. You know, it's great because we have now... take it. I lost my train of thought on that last statement. Oh, we have the technical backpack, and we've got the moose pelt curing in the cave to be able to make the moose satchel, so we'll have a ton of extra carry weight. Oh, I didn't do another bandage, always appreciated. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to find, probably. A lot of times in... Ooh, dead guy over here. Sorry, buddy. A lot of times in non-interloper modes, you'll find a rifle in here as well, but obviously not an option for us. I'm going to still take a peek around. There might be some more coal or something hidden over here in the corner. Doesn't look like it. We might as well just go to bed. call it a night. It's only the middle of the day. It's not even the middle of the day. We're just so worn out from climbing, but that's okay. We can get some sleep in. So let's do that. I'm gonna kill the lantern. And 6%. Ooh, let's put our shoes back on. Actually, let's wait till we go outside. How exactly does this work on the cooking? Never get... so I should be able to eat those sardines. I was like, does it need to be cooked first? But we should be okay. So let's eat those and pray. Yeah, we're good. And maybe one or two of these guys. Maybe the chips too, since they're pretty rough. And then let's just grab some sleep, honestly. Let's sleep for like 6 hours, see what that gets us, and then we'll come out of here. Or we'll search the rest of the cave, really, I guess. Okay. It's almost nighttime. It's almost worth asking the question, do we just plan to stay here for the whole night?
Surrounded by snow, and nothing to drink.
Options, refuel. Okay. Okay. Obviously a note here. I'll grab it. Feel free to pause it on that if you'd like. I don't think there's much benefit to this. I think this loops you back around to kind of a weird place. We'll go to the exit and then we'll go back, because I still want to go get that birch. I'm kind of forgetting about that. So we'll turn around. But let's search the rest of the cave and then we'll turn around. Good news is too, if you guys remember back, it's been a while obviously, but some of the episodes way before we came to Ash Canyon, and it was probably even before we went into Timberwolf, I like really questioned whether or not I would come to Ash Canyon in the series because it had so many crashing problems, but we haven't had a single issue in the region. So alright, here's the exit, so let's just turn around. If I recall correctly, that basically like lets you out kind of above the rope area. If I remember correctly. And you pretty much can't come back like once you go down the cliff. You have to either climb the ropes again and all that kind of stuff. So the ropes should be a lot easier now because we have the crampons, but still we might as well like go out and get the birch at least and kind of see what else it has to offer out there for us. It's almost time to go to sleep for the night, though. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I do need to drink. Plus, we're burning a lot of fuel in here. I guess I could run. Minimize the fuel loss. Only thing with that is I don't want to like get to the exit of the cave and then be too tired to go on. Lantern fuel's not an issue yet, but it's getting there. We may have to start considering some fishing in the next few episodes. I don't know if we need to do it that soon, but before long, if we, want to get more lantern fuel, which we will. There's still plenty of caves and stuff we're going to need to go through. Okay. Ooh, shoes. We need to put shoes on. Just like remembered. I'm glad I remembered though, or that could have been pretty miserable. Yeah, I really don't think there's much else up here, if I recall correctly. We'll take a look around. saw, yep, box over here. Okay. That looks to be everything except for that birch, so let's go do that. Yeah, 4, so 3 per, that is, what, 12 arrows we're looking at right there? Pretty decent. Okay, take that. Okay. Oh, one more. There were some rabbits over there. I could get some rabbit for dinner, but I don't really need it. I'm just thinking out loud. And a lower difficulty where I don't have to worry about resources as much and stuff like that, I might just go kill a rabbit, but I still have, I think, both pieces of moose meat, so I don't really see the need to go take out a rabbit, so we just won't. Let's see, I think is the waterfall that you go under. No, well, there's a wolf down there. I don't know where we are exactly. But the weather doesn't look great, so we probably want to find some shelter here quickly. I guess the bad thing is I could go through the cave. Yeah, that's probably going to be... I said I didn't want to do that before, but I think this is a dead end now. I think we're stuck down here. Really our only way to go is either down that cliff or through the cave that I said I didn't want to go through, but now that I'm out here and I'm thinking about it, I think that's really our only option, so I think that's what we will do, my friends. Which means I'm going to have to fire up the lantern again, which is not great because I don't have a ton of fuel left. Guess I could light that marine flare.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up again.
Maybe we'll do that. Or we'll see. We'll see if I have any other flares on us. I feel like I've left most of those behind. But we'll see. Yeah, I just have the one marine flare. Ah, man, I don't know. Let's go with the lantern. We've not been to Bleak Inlet. I think I stepped like at one point into Bleak Inlet and went like maybe 20 or 30 feet into the region. But inevitably we'll probably end up there and that marine flare will come into use. So, or Blackrock too, whenever that gets released. Of course we're going to go there. We'll have to figure all that out when we figure out exactly how it connects and where it connects and all that kind of fun stuff. But, you know, of course we're going to go there because it's going to be new and see how it kind of intertwines with survival. Yeah, this way. I'm like laughing to myself as I walk here because I'm filming this episode just after I filmed the episode with all the wolves, and so like that's still fresh in my mind and I'm just like, I cannot believe that happened. But I feel weird because you guys are going to see this, you know, 2 or 3 days later or whatever the case is going to be, and you know, you've already had time to process, but that was like just minutes ago for me, and I'm just like, oh man, that's all still out there. I gotta probably gonna have to face that all again. So yeah, little that wound is a little fresh still. Okay, so we'll probably go ahead and just sleep here. I'll probably get to the exit up here and then I'll put down the bedroll and sleep through the night, and then in the morning we'll actually, you know what, no, we're gonna go all the way through because it should just be like a quick climb down to get back to our cave, and we'll sleep there for the night. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. as you know, half the time I'll say I'm going to do something, and then I do almost the exact opposite, so we'll see what happens. We should be able to kill this. And set out. Okay. Let's get some shoes on. I need to be sure that this is what we want to do, because once I go down this, I can't get back up. So I'm just thinking through this in my head really quickly. And I think it's the right choice. So let's do it. There's no take backsies of that. Do need to be careful not to hurt myself to where we can't climb and then we're just stuck. Alright, let's get the old crampons on. Let's go take off one of these bad boys.
Goddamn freezing.
It looked like they were already at 98%. Did you guys see that? Can you machine them? Can I take them to Bleak Inlet and repair them? I don't remember, so I'm not sure. Oh, we've already been on this rope. Is this the same rope? I'm all kinds of turned around right now. Hello? You kidding me? Okay. Oh no. Are you kidding me?
I need anything right about now.
I can't. Okay. Oh my gosh. There was like that split second where we started to fall and I just like, my heart pounded. You've seen, like on social media and stuff, you've seen the highlights of the guy just like walking off the cliff and then grabbing the rope as soon, like right before he hits the bottom. I'm not that confident. We're on day like probably 123, 124 now, and I'm just not willing to risk it. Yeah, so we should just be able to get down the next rope and then we'll be down. And ready to go to bed. Get to our cave and go to bed. Could be the storm right behind us. But I'd call this episode a success. I mean, we left home and got all the way there and back in one episode. It's a little bit of a long episode here, but should capture the whole process. I know some of you said in the comments when I first got into the region you had not been to Ash Canyon yet. So, oh no, we're too tired. Okay, drop that. And what else can I leave? I could leave some coal. What can I leave? What can I drop? It's gonna have to be some coal. Let's leave a couple pieces, see if that gets us. We're like right on the line. Okay, that gives us enough. So let's get down before we get too tired again. But yeah, you guys should definitely check out Ash Canyon if you haven't been here already. We've been here for, I don't know, maybe a week or two in game at this point, and we've not covered. I mean, we've probably only seen 30% of the region. There's still plenty that we have not been to yet. So take the plunge, guys. It's challenging. I will say that it is a challenging region, but obviously you've got the big reward of the crampons and the technical backpack, which if you didn't see as soon as I picked it up, it basically, like, you'll never see it again. You can't take it off or anything like that. You're permanently given that carry weight buffer. So I think on the Imperial system, I think it's 10 pounds. I'm not sure exactly what that equates to on the metric side, but definitely worth it. Ooh, I need to eat too, so we don't lose well fed. But we should be able to get back before we do that. I'm gonna call this one a success, guys. I'm pretty happy. I was, you know, I felt like I was punched in the gut from using that, our deer respawned. It means the moose is probably not far behind. From having to use that stem to get up the rope, but I think ultimately it paid off. So I will accept that loss. Okay, and so we'll go ahead and we'll wrap up the episode here. I'm pretty much just going to go inside, probably eat a little bit, and then sleep through the night. So not much to see there, plus it's going to be too dark in the cave anyway to really see anything. So we'll wrap it up here, and as always, guys, I appreciate you tuning into the episode. If you enjoyed it and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I just invite you to go ahead and do that. Helps me out a ton. Honestly, that's the biggest reason I ask, but it's beneficial for you as well. If you know, you enjoyed the content, or The Long Dark's one of your favorite games, then kind of just keeps you up to date with the things that I'm going to have coming out. So would just strongly encourage and invite you to do that. And yeah, guys, I will catch you all in the next episode.